Your thoughts?
What? What? Who?
Nice.
Whoa. What are y'all doing to me over here? 9:03, good morning. It's the second day of August right here on RiverBender.com. It's our daily show. CJ Nasello here with you. Man, oh man, we got a couple of more days through the hard part. I look like someone beat the living hell out of me today. I apologize for that, but we got a great show for all of you, and I can't wait to get right into it. A couple of my favorite topics today. Pot and country music. That's what we're talking about in the next 2 hours. We're going to be joined by Village Dispensary here in about 17 minutes or so, and we're going to get the latest from Village Dispensary on their latest inventory, plus all the great reasons to stop on in and say hi. Then at 10:30, we're talking to country music megastar Scotty McCreery. He is in town next Friday, August the 9th, and I'm telling you, couple of tickets left. You better pick them up. If you buy 4 or more general admission tickets to see Scotty McCreery at the Alton Amphitheater, 15% off your entire ticket price when you use promo code Scotty15. So this interview comes down the pipeline at 10:30, but in the meantime, we got Village Dispensary. All of you guys and my nicotine withdrawal and, quite frankly, bitchiness is just fully on display today. But really cool. At 9:04, before we do news, it's awesome to know that I work for such a great company. And this week's been terrible. And I'm just going to be honest. I've been a loon. Like, I've just been all over the place, up and down, sideways, because, you know, after vaping for 7 years straight and never stopping, and all of a sudden you do out of nowhere. John's been really cool. So, John, if you're watching this today, just thank you. Give me a couple more days for my craziness, and I'll be right back there on Monday. But for all of you, I did quit vaping. And if you've ever quit, I'm learning how much it sucks, but we're going to get through this together. 9:05, here's what's happening around the Riverbend. Make sure you sign up for your daily email update. You can join myself and 70,000 people that are in the know each and every day of the work week. And on Saturdays with Around the Riverbend, the Edwardsville Police Department has responded to a distressing incident on the 200th block of North Main Street. Just after 10 a.m. yesterday, multiple 911 calls reported that a female suspect had attempted to grab a child. Although the suspect fled the scene before officers arrived, she was soon apprehended nearby and taken into custody at the Madison County Jail. No injuries were reported in this. The Madison County State's Attorney's Office is currently reviewing the case for potential charges. More information will be provided as soon as it becomes available. Bethalto Chief of Police Lamb announced that his department is currently investigating a motorcycle accident that took place on the evening of July 31st on southbound I-255 at the Airline Drive overpass. The crash resulted in both riders being ejected from the motorcycle after losing control. Despite the severe damage to the motorcycle, there were no significant injuries reported. Chief Lamb confirmed that no other vehicles were involved in the incident. The investigation remains ongoing with no additional details available at this time. Ray Morales, a prominent figure in the Alton area and a great guy, has been appointed as the new general manager of Rolling Hills Golf Course in Godfrey. Congratulations, Ray. An Alton native with 30 years of golfing experience and a member of the Alton Golf Hall of Fame, Morales aims to restore the course's friendly and family-oriented atmosphere. With over 40 years of hospitality experience and a history of organizing charity golf tournaments, Morales plans to introduce new food options options and enhance the course's community engagement. Mary Campbell, the general manager of Spencer T. Owen Golf Course, is mentoring Morales in his new role. The Alton River Dragons have concluded their fourth season in the Prospect League, closing with a 24-29 record. Following the departure of Dallas Martz, who served as the general manager since the team's inception in 2021, the team is now in search of new leadership. Owner Steve Marsow announced the change on Thursday morning, August 1st. Mid-season, the team faced significant logistical challenges due to that sinkhole at Gordon F. Moore Community Park, and it forced them to relocate games. But despite hurdles, the River Dragons are optimistic about the upcoming season ahead as they look for their new general manager. And from myself personally, Dallas Martz was an excellent general manager, and we're very sad to see him go. Also in the news today from Wood River, a registered sex offender from Wood River is facing trial this month for several child pornography charges related to offenses earlier this year. Timothy W. Walker, 56, has been charged with 10 counts of child pornography, all Class X felonies. The charges stem from 10 image and video files that, with 5 allegedly disseminated via BitTorrent between April the 26th and June the 28th. Walker, previously convicted in 2015 for a child pornography case, was discovered sharing child pornography during an investigation. He is currently being held in Madison County Jail with a jury trial set for the 12th of August. Also, in the news today, this was developing overnight. The St. Louis County Family Court has certified Corey Brinkley, 17, of East St. Louis, as an adult in a murder case. On Thursday, August the 1st, Brinkley was charged with murder in the first degree and armed criminal action. He is being held on a $1 million cash-only bond. The charges stem from a January 6th investigation when the body of 17-year-old Jamarcus P. McDaniel was found in Jennings, Missouri, with multiple gunshot wounds. 4 suspects, including Brinkley, were identified. Witness statements, ballistic evidence, and LPR cameras linked them to the crime. The investigation is ongoing. Also in the news today, even with the new ownership, Eberhardt Sign and Lighting in Edwardsville is continuing to thrive, supported by the local community. The company's president, Michael Romshek, highlighted their extensive service offerings, including commercial signage, billboards, and electric message centers. Recent projects include the Raising Canes and Olive Garden developments. Eberhardt also introduced a new preventative maintenance program to extend the life of its signage. Romshek, who co-owns the business with his wife Savannah, emphasized the company's long-standing local reputation since 1936 and the importance of community and staff in their ongoing success. More details can be found on their website or their Facebook page. Finally, in the news today at 9:10, a new attraction on Route 66 promises to illuminate Granite City's night skies this evening. The It's Electric neon sign park will hold a ribbon cutting and lighting ceremony from 7 to 9 p.m. tonight at the park located at the corner of 19th Street and Delmar in downtown Granite City. Funded by a $500,000 grant from the Great Rivers and Routes Tourism Bureau and the Illinois Office of Tourism, the park aims to draw both locals and tourists to the historic Route 66 corridor. The lights are scheduled to turn on at approximately 8:30 p.m. Corey Job of the Great Rivers and Routes Tourism Bureau commented, "This project has been a labor of love for everyone involved. The event is expected to feature a variety of neon signs reminiscent of the 20th century, offering a nostalgic experience for its attendees." 9:11, that's the time. Let's take a look at your weather forecast for today. It is 77 degrees, and boy, my boy, it feels like 150 out there. Let's get the real feel for you. The real feel is 85, but I'm calling no on that. It feels like 90. Today, partly sunny. It's not going to be as hot, but it will be humid. An afternoon thunderstorm cannot be ruled out at this time. This evening, clear and humid is what we can expect. Visibility is for 11 miles. The air quality today is ranked at 37, which is good. Grass levels are very high at 110. Mold is low. Ragweed levels are at 30, which is moderate. Tree levels are low, and the UV index is ranked at 6. Temperatures reach 83 degrees today. They drop down to 68 overnight as we head into Saturday. On Saturday, a high of 89, a low of 67 degrees, and on Sunday, a high of 92. A low of 68. On Monday, a high of 94, a low of 70, and on Tuesday, a high of 97 degrees. Boy, a low of 65 degrees. Man, that 80 degrees was looking nice for quite some time. That's a look at time and temperature for it throughout the day. 618-465-4545. This time powered by Bounce Back, Rehab, Recover, and Return Home. Hey, while I have you, did you get your tickets for August the 9th? That is when Scotty McCreery is coming live to the Alton Amphitheater. And man, people are talking and talking and talking. You know, you can enjoy the sights and sounds of the award-winning country artist Scotty McCreery as he takes the stage at the Alton Amphitheater at 8 p.m. on Friday, August the 9th. VIP tickets are almost all but said and done. Reserve tickets, a few remain, but general admission are the ones that I'm directing you to. If you get 4 or more Scotty McCreery tickets before August 9th, obviously, you get 15% off your ticket purchase and your ticket price. How great is that? Courtesy of the Alton Amphitheater. Scotty McCreery joins us in just about an hour's time at 10:30 today, and he fills us in on his excitement. But you got just a couple of days left to get your tickets for August the 9th, because damn straight Scotty McCreery is coming to the Alton Riverfront Amphitheater. Let's see, 9:14. Let's take a look at downtown Alton. We'll come back with more of our daily show right after this on Riverbender. Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Dibs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts No. 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Welcome to Evergreen Place, a community that embodies joyful living, independence, and financial freedom for seniors. If you're looking for a full day of activities or to relax in your apartment, we have you covered. Located on the Alton Memorial Campus. To know us is to love us. Experience the difference at Evergreen Place.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you've worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Mark your calendars for August 9th as Scotty McCreery is live at the Alton Amphitheater, celebrating the release of Rise and Fall, out now.
And tickets are on sale now.
Hear your favorites like This Is It.
This is now. This is what I've been talking about. Looking out.
And the new hit, Cab in a Solo. Get your tickets now at metrotix.com. Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ. Welcome back, 9:19, little bit of change on this Friday morning. The two Allis back in studio.
Happy Friday.
It's always a good Friday at Village Dispensary.
That's right.
You know, I was just there, and I'm telling you what, that galactic ganja, is that what you call that? Whew, man, I'm telling you, without that, I wouldn't be able to quit smoking. I'm telling you, this nicotine thing wouldn't have happened without it.
Yes.
It's seriously, I chill them, and I'm asleep until like 5 in the morning. It's wonderful.
Love it.
Wonderful.
So good.
So what's happening at Village this last week?
Yeah. Go.
Yeah. Well, this last week we have our daily specials. I don't know if we talked about that before. We have pre-roll specials Monday, the roll into the week Monday. We have Tasty Tuesday. That's our edibles on sale, 25 to 30% off. Wednesday is our Waxy Wednesday. We have our half-gram Nevada disposables for 30% off.
Oh, damn it. I thought I pronounced that right, too. I was so proud of myself, and then and I don't think I did.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
It smokes the same.
Yeah.
Right.
Other concentrates and vapes on sale that day as well. Thirsty Thursday is going to happen every Thursday. 30% off CQ, Artet, and Senorita drinks, as well as 25% off Uncle Arnie's. And then today, Friday, we have the 25% off Journeyman, which those are little shots I was telling you about, little 100 milligram.
Yeah, these sound wild.
Just a little goes a long way. And then we also have Flower Friday, the $25 flower. What strains do we have this week?
It's going to be the Interstate 420 Blueberry Pancakes, and then we have the Paul Bunyan Mac Nana.
Oh, there you go.
$25 this Friday.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it just seems like, honestly, every time I walk in there, more and more people are starting to stroll in and just really kind of call it their home, you know?
Yes.
That's
No,
awesome.
Absolutely. It seems every other person is a new customer, which is awesome.
Really cool. Well, and I do remember they're talking about the daily deals now that I'm starting to wake up a bit, because that goddamn live read, I'm sorry, that commercial where I had to keep CQ sodas and shots, margaritas and more, get that into 30 seconds, you know?
Oh my gosh, yes.
What's your favorite part about being at the dispensary? Honestly, I've never asked you that.
I just like going into work. It doesn't feel like work. You're there with all these amazing other coworkers. Everyone's always in a good mood. You don't really have a lot of drama. Everyone's happy to be there because the job's great.
Really cool. Alli, what are your thoughts?
Well, really, you nailed it. I don't know. It is. It's just nice to come into work, and you come in to help people, and it's pretty effortless. I love learning and learn something new every day there.
You got any new products that come in this week?
Oof, we certainly did. I'm trying to.
Yeah. Let me tell you about-
We
we
certainly
have
did.
this is exclusively at our store. It's from Miss Grass. That's the Cultivator's Ascend. But Miss Grass now has something called Generous Eighths, where it's not 3.5, it's 4.2 grams. And so generous eighths, and it's still for the low price of $46.
Yeah.
So it's not crazy, but it's really good flour. We have, my favorite is the Durban strawberries, but we have 2 other strains as well.
That's really cool. A generous eighth. What a
Yes.
marketing plan.
And it's so exciting because they only had offered that flour in pre-rolls prior to, and it was all really, really good, but you just couldn't get the flour. So it's super exciting and exclusive at our store.
You know, that really is a good point because I think that was my biggest kind of complaint is that all the good flour was always in the pre-roll stuff. And it's like, I just got to keep breaking up this pre-roll to get the good stuff out of there. I don't know. I'm glad that it's here.
Yes,
Really
me
cool.
too.
So what about this? I'm seeing that you can mix and match rhythm flour and popcorn for, 3.5 grams for $100 or 7?
7 and 3.5 grams. So you mix and match within the brand, pick one of each from those, and $100. Yeah. Really good flour. That's a great
There
deal
you
this
go.
weekend.
Okay, because I'm looking at the top. See, I get distracted on your website because all the specials come in, and I just start looking at those instead of looking at what we need to talk about. I'm really just shopping for me is what's happening. You know, when we get into talking just about the symbol of Village Dispensary, that Mustang, there is a car show coming up. And let's talk about that. You're giving out some kind of nice, generous, promotions with it.
Yeah, so
What are they?
I believe it's this Saturday, August 10th, beginning at 8 a.m. There's going to be a car show. It's called the Dynamic Duo Car Show at Glazebrook. It's Mustang versus Corvette, and we decided if you want to pull up in your sweet ride on show day, we'll give you 15% off your whole purchase, as well as a branded Village air freshener for your car.
See, I want the air freshener.
Yeah.
What's it smell like? I've been kind of thinking about this for a while.
They haven't came in yet, but it's black ice.
Is it black
Yeah,
ice?
so classic, can't go wrong. I
See,
feel like.
what I think would be fun is to get an air freshener that smells like pot. So when the cop pulls you over,
Yeah, right?
it keeps them
Just
busy.
air freshener.
Like, just smell this. Yeah.
I'd do it just to play the game, but I'd also be in jail.
Right?
So when we're talking about the Village community, I forgot to mention last time that you guys have rewards programs and points. So just like, you go to Dollar General and CVS or, Schnucks has some great rewards points too.
They do.
Same thing here.
Yes, exactly.
So how do your points work? I've never really asked you guys about that.
Yeah, every dollar you spend translates to a point. So that does include tax. Every threshold you hit, you get to earn money off your future order. So, for instance, if you hit 500 points, it is $10 off. After that, it's double that. You get 1,000 points. It's $25 off. 1,500 is $50 off. Then you got to double that. 3,000 to get $100 off your order. But then when you hit 5,000, you get this card. It's a silver VIP card where you get 10% off for life.
What? Now, do you
For
have
life.
question here because I think I can actually touch this. So, 5,000. Do you have to accumulate those?
Yes, you can't spend the points. You have to save them to hit 5,000.
Oh, see, that's where I'm messing up here. I'll get that back. So, I also need a sponsor. So, if you want to help contribute to the 5,000 point fund, you just go on ahead. See, was that your idea to do the card?
What?
The card? Was that your guys' idea or has that happened
Was
before?
that Carter, our
I feel
general
like-
manager's
Yeah,
idea?
That's
I think
really
it was
cool.
Carter's idea.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I
Yeah.
love this card thing. It's like, I actually kind of want one now. It's actually something to compete for.
It is really
Have
cool.
you had a card holder yet?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We have a couple.
It's on site.
It's on.
So, getting back to Flower Friday, I'm looking at this Mac Nana.
Yeah.
Ooh, got it somewhat right. I'm getting pretty good at this.
Yeah.
Don't lie to me. So what I think is cool, too, is that you guys are really good about talking about some of the effects and things that you're going to be feeling with the product. And I'm looking here. If you want full body relief and a body buzz, then Mac Nana and Mac X and Am I doing all this right?
Strawberry banana. Yeah, you got that.
Yep.
This is the way to go. Well, how important is it really getting out what the product is supposed to help for? Is that an important process for you guys, and not just, hey guys, come get high, but here's what this could actually do to help elevate your day to day?
Yeah, they're great guide points, and while it's not consistent across the board, that the effects affect everybody differently. But as a general basis, that is what it does. So yeah.
Are you telling me right now? I'm on your website. Journeyman, the drink is. You said how much is it?
It's 25% off.
It's $12 right now on the cart, and then you get. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm actually getting really excited about this. Hold on. I'm going to show them this on the screen. Here's what they look like. You guys could just have the hell of a day right here. Get a couple of these bad boys. Let me zoom in here. I love this type of stuff. And it's just like one of those 5-hour energy drinks. That's incredible.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll make you energized, but it looks just like, do they taste well? Do they taste good?
Yeah, and you know, a lot of the time people will mix it in a drink like a cocktail to take it a little slower and, you know, take that route.
Is that what you guys do? Are you guys a mixer?
Depends on the day.
That's a good answer. Well, and as we're coming back into this too, throughout the next couple of months, you have any events, any parking lot vendor pop-ups that we need to kind of highlight?
September we will, yeah.
What's happening? I'm nosy.
We're talking about doing some kind of a fall event.
Like a fall day?
Yes, it's still in the works, coming soon. We're ironing some things up, but we'll have some news to share here pretty soon.
So let me ask you more about this Rhythm mix and match, because Rhythm actually is a pretty solid brand. You can't go wrong with the Rhythm product. So you can bundle 7 grams and then a 3.5 gram package for $100.
Yep.
Okay, I was going crazy all like the last 10 minutes. My brain was spinning back to this Rhythm mix. I'm telling you, Mitch is making some money off of me today. This has been awful. But this is cool. So you get the mix and match. I finally figured that one out. And then you get so many other great benefits today. Let's go back to the website. Let's see some of these offers scrolling across, and let's get people in there. Here's the first one. Here's your Paul Bunyan. I zoomed in. Okay, that's why I was like, why is this looking weird? Here's your Paul Bunyan. Get your Flower Friday going. Buy any Aries 8th and get a penny pre-roll right then and there. Your Journeyman shots, 25% off the dosable and mixable. That actually looks really cool too. I like that flyer. And then your Mitch and Matt. I'm telling it's like the worst thing for me. And there you go. So all of those deals rolling your way. But whenever you're meeting somebody for the first time in your store, like a first-time shopper, do they get kind of surprised by the vibe? You know, because I would assume, just if you haven't maybe used cannabis in a long time, or it's your first time and you walk in, you're kind of a little nervous anyway.
Yeah.
But do they kind of get blown away by the fact that it's just like a neighborhood living room where you just kind of walk in, hey, I'll take you over here, or you need some time, go sit down?
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. They have little expectations. They've never been there before. They don't know what it's like, but it is very nerve-wracking. That, you know, there's all these rules, and you got to show your ID at the door and get buzzed in. It's very, you know, security. But I think that, you know, once you walk in the door, you see it's really laid back. We're not pushy. We have the salesman, you know, to talk to you if you need a few minutes. Things like that.
Really cool.
Mm-hmm. They seem to get comfortable so quickly, it seems. You know, they walk in all nervous. You talk to them for less than a minute, and they're like, oh, okay. This doesn't have to be so nerve-wracking, and it's cool.
I just like the way it's changing, because we already talked about that blue prison bus we had to ride over to Collinsville, you know? Like, it's just so much better to not have to deal with any of that. Also, I saw on the website that you can get personalized recommendations for orders. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
That's so cool. When did that come into the website? Has that always been there?
Probably like a month ago, I think it popped up. But if you have a profile and you're signed in, you know, based off of your previous purchases, it kind of starts recommending products for you.
How important is your staff's feedback on products and inventory?
Very.
Do you guys do a sample package for some of your employees and all that? I didn't know how that worked.
Yeah, we do. They get them weekly, and we all try to kind of discuss, you know, how the effects and how they varied across the board, and we
have a little forum. We discuss the products on it, so we kind of, you know, bounce back and forth with each other. Someone might like it or think it tastes like this, and oh no, I did it, you know. So we like other people's opinions because it is different with every person.
Well, that's where I think I'd be very bad at it. You know, I think I'd be the worst taste tester or any type of product like specialist. I'd be like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
70, you know?
No. Yeah. And that's really how I felt before I started working there. And then the more you get into more products, you're like, okay, I really am sensing the differences and what this all means. But yeah, I'm with you.
Are you a cannabis snob yet, like wine?
I totally am. Are you? I never thought I would be.
Are you, Alice?
I always have been.
You know, that's funny, actually. 9:32, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with Village Dispensary right after this.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
Dream Home Realty Center.
Hey Sherry, talk to me, Dream Team. We've got Joey.
Yo, what up? It's Mike Keith, the proud graduate of Lewis and Clark Community College. I got my start in broadcasting and now I work all over the country. I discovered my path in media, but I could have been an electrician. Or I could have been a nurse.
Maybe not.
We are Phillips 66 Wood River Refinery. We make the fuels that take us to work and our children to school. We make materials and energy products that allow us to stay connected to each other. We care about the quality and safety of our products because we care about the communities we share. Our employees live our values of safety, honor, and a commitment to act as good neighbors where we live and operate. We are Phillips 66. Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ. I am like dying. It is 148 degrees. But honestly, as we're waiting for Alli, what's your favorite part about just the staff? Do you think, are they about education? Is it about just the way they treat the clients at Village? What really makes it exciting to go in and kind of see the staff in motion each and every day?
Yeah, the staff, we have such a wide range of ages in the staff.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been in there. We have 20-somethings, 40, 50, 60-something.
I kind of have my Rolodex of like my go-to bud tenders now, I'm not going to lie, just because of how great they are. Yeah. Well, and too, it's wild. You're right, to go from 65 to even 70 to down to 24 or even younger and then in the middle at 30. Yeah. It kind of shows the diversity that you guys have rocking and rolling over there. It's really cool. What do you got in your hand over there, Allison?
I have a sweatshirt.
Oh, there we go! Oh, look at this!
He joins the crew.
I am now a part of the Village crew. Look at that.
Yay! I love it.
I love these type of sweatshirts too. I'll wear it all the time.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Well, and being a part of the community is important to the dispensary, obviously. And whenever you kind of are looking at events, is there any events that you kind of want to start doing, like farmers markets or any type of community things that you'd like to be a part of, just in case someone's watching and wants to invite you?
No, definitely. I mean, we're open to really anything at this point. We're just kind of diving into all that kind of stuff. So knowing what's out there is helpful. If anyone is interested, reach out to us via email at info@villagedispo.com. So we're still trying to see what that looks like, but certainly.
One thing I wanted to talk about today with some of your products is the wait times, okay? Because I'm new to the whole drink thing. I'm still a little nervous about the drinks because I don't know how they're gonna hit me. I don't want it to be like one of those nasty edibles to where nothing hits you and then you take the 3 more chocolate bars and then all of a sudden you're on Mars.
Right.
I'm kind of nervous about that when it comes to the drinks. Is there anything to be worried about? Any like onset times? How long does it normally take for those drinks to hit those shots? You guys are the experts. I really am just kind of a happy user.
Yeah. Yeah, you will find the drinks do hit you quicker.
Do they?
Than just an edible like a gummy or a chocolate. Those could take up to an hour while the drinks 5 to 15 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh,
it could
okay.
it could hit you fast.
It's almost like a dab pen almost type of, but dab pen's quicker, I'm sure, but that's still pretty
3
fast.
to 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like the drinks for me at least have been smooth because like you, I was really worried about taking them because with it hitting quicker, I thought that meant it would hit harder as well, which I didn't want, but shockingly it was a smooth ride. That was my choice for the 4th of July. Party material was one of those drinks, and it was a smooth, fun ride. So
yeah, dosing is key. Knowing what dose you need is key, and our bud tenders are there to help.
Well,
figure
see,
that out.
and that's my biggest problem because my dosing is, I guess, on the couch and not moving for 3 days because I just have had enough of life. How do you know what the proper dose is? I mean, honestly, that's a good question, I think.
With the drink, I think that you should take it probably the cocktail style like we were talking about earlier and dose it little and just kind of build off that and see how you feel and gauge it that way. Because with those, there's like ticks on the side to measure by milligram, or you can measure by the cap, and it'll tell you on the bottle what those measurements are.
Well, and how do you know if it's the proper dose? I think is the better thing because maybe I've been doing this all wrong. Is that
I think 2 things come into factor. One, if you've ever done edibles before, you talk to the customer and kind of find out, is this something new or have you been dabbling in this already? Also, I really do think your size has everything to do with the dosage as well. But I usually tell people who are just starting out to start with the microdose, 2.5 to 5 milligrams, if you've never tried it before. But if you're, a connoisseur or whatever, a 10 milligram is like the average dose.
Really cool. Well, let me ask you this. This is a CJ question, and I guess I'm airing out my dirty laundry, but I'm having a problem here. I've gotten to a point to where like everything else, like the Tivas are fine, like those little uppy pins are fine, but the only thing that really gets me to like my point there is it's a good strong indica, but I can't function. Okay, so what am I doing wrong here, and how do I fix this experience?
Well, if you're trying to function, maybe stick with a hybrid so you get a little more balance.
Right.
You're not so tired.
That's a good point. But have you ever had that to where everything is just smacking you all of a sudden?
Yeah.
What do you do for that? Tea break? I can't do any more of those.
Yeah, tea breaks, and I mean, infusing your own stuff as well. Like we offer a 1 gram keef for $15. Sprinkle that on your flower or wax. It takes it just to the next level.
Yeah.
Infusing it yourself. The
And it's a hybrid keef, so it won't put you to sleep.
Exactly. Yeah. But
that's really cool because that's really where my problem is right now. Where it's like I'm fine. Like it's not like I'm high or anything. It's just kind of like I'm normal. Then all of a sudden I get to that point. It's like just a switch and I'm dead for like 4 hours. Wild.
Yeah.
I promise it's only weed in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Indicas will do that too.
Yeah, and see, that's just, I feel like if I have that problem or question, I feel like we should ask it now, and that way if anyone's a little nervous, it's fine. You'll just have a CJ experience and wake up at 3 and you'll be good to go. But when we get back to your staff picks, what's some of the things that are coming out that you guys are really kind of driving home and really liking?
We have moon rocks for $30 right now. I don't know if I mentioned those.
Okay, those are great.
Do you know what a moon rock is?
Yes, I love moon rocks. So explain it.
Yes, well, it's nugs, like marijuana nugs, and then we roll that in concentrate, and then that's rolled in keef. So it's highly potent.
Yes.
You'll definitely go to the moon.
Yes.
Anything else that you're seeing, Alli?
My favorite products right now are the Miss Grass line that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So nothing new to add to the mix, but that flower is top tier,
Well,
and they really market it well, and it's rang true for me as far as daytime, nighttime.
Well, we do have the new product. This is new, 1906 drops.
Oh,
yes.
That looks fun.
We just got that this week, and those are tablets.
So how do you do the tablets? Because the tincture and the tablet thing are what scare me. Because we've talked about the syringer,
Yeah.
Bad experience for CJ. Okay, because I decided that I could do it all, and that wasn't a smart idea. I have never been more crazy in my life, and I think that's what caused a lot of these problems. But for tablets and things like that are a little bit different, what do you advise people, especially maybe the older population that hasn't gotten back into the cannabis game yet, and this is kind of nuanced? Is there a good rule of thumb for tablets and any of those type of just even, those gummy edibles, maybe one, half of one? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, the tablets, they come in, kind of just like a pill bottle,
Uh-huh.
and they're pressed, and you can't break those in half as easily, so it is just like a 1 or 2 tablet thing. Yeah, but it's great for people who have food allergies or anything like that, because maybe they don't want to have all that sugar from the candy and the edibles, and they just want to have the effects. That's what the tablets are good
That's
for.
really good for folks with diabetes too. I never even thought about that because you can't really have all the fructose and all of that stuff that's in there.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this. Okay. All right. The nicotine web's going away. The fog is kind of starting to leave here. Well, and as we're talking just about some of the ways that we can use our product, you guys have some accessories in the shop as well, correct?
Yeah.
Did you guys have any of your fan favorites that you'd like to direct the audience to?
As far as the accessories
Yeah.
and whatnot, we just got a ton of new stuff in that we have yet to try. Or that I have yet to try, but because it literally just came in. But the seahorse, I think, is a great tool for like intro to dabbing.
That looks wild to me.
It's very convenient. It's just an all-in-one electric nectar collector, essentially. So it heats itself up, and you can directly take your dab. So I think that's a great one if you want to start trying.
Yeah, we have all kinds of new glass pieces in, and then the rolling papers, the king palms, the flavored ones, and then we have bongs. I think there's the 2 Puffcos.
Yes.
What are those?
Okay, don't make
They
me
are my
explain.
Crocs. Oh, sorry.
It's for concentrates.
Okay.
Can you smoke weed in it too?
I think
you can do both.
Yeah, the Cup C that's one of the Puffcos as well.
Okay.
Yes, and they have different attachments, I think, for those to switch between.
It's very high end.
Yeah, it is. It is very high end.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Wait, did you raffle those off?
Yes.
One of them?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
A Puffco brand, yes, a couple of them. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm starting to figure out here. Why didn't I win? No. Also, seeing that I got to get a new battery. I like the cobalt blue arrow. That's cool. I like that a lot better than my orange and green. Well, and just what I think's cool is that you guys are an all-in-one shop, and that's what I kind of wanted to hit on as we've been talking for quite some time now, is that just whether or not you need it for just getting pot, or you need it for getting some flour, or you need it for concentrates, or you name it, you can just get all of it right here. You don't need to go to the glass shop, because that's dangerous now. I did not realize, I don't know if I'm on the wrong page now, but some of these shops are selling glass that the glass hasn't been cleaned, and it's not really made the right way, and it's coming from these... This is true. I swear this is happening. And so, I don't know. It's just kind of one of those things that started to hit me where it's like, I didn't know dirty glass was a thing, but...
I didn't either. We don't have dirty glass.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's better to go with you guys, because just like, you can get, flour anywhere. I'd better know where it comes from. Just like your pieces,
certainly.
That's why I think I love you guys so much, is because it's the safety. It's just the safety and the security, knowing that I can enjoy without worrying about what was dropped in here, or what happened with the glass piece, or where it was transported to. All that stuff's important. And now, if you go to villagedispo.com to place your order, $20 Moonwalker infused pre-roll. But let me tell you something here. I learned something the other day. You can get 1/8 of this damn stuff. If you get the Galactic Ganja, I'm telling you, this is like the greatest thing. It's like my new live read for you. Just all you need is 1 chillum a day. It'll keep the doctor away from you. It'll keep your family loving you. It'll keep you and your partner happy. You aren't going to fight anymore. It'll take care of all of those things. That's my endorsement today, is the Galactic Ganja, which was recommended by Allison. Good job, Allison.
Thank you.
Okay, so coming down, we've been talking for 35 minutes. Coming down the pipeline on the 10th, which is next Saturday, right?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, I'm all over the place.
No, you're good.
Next Saturday is August the 10th. That's where, if you go and participate in the Dynamic Duo Car Show at Glazebrook, you drive by Village Dispo, you get...
15% off your whole purchase and a Village branded air freshener for your car.
And it does not smell like pot.
No.
It smells like black ice.
That's right.
But I'm still liking the other one. If you can get one that smells like flour, I totally rock with it, just to see who pulls me over.
Just for CJ.
Totally would, just to see who pulls me over. Anything else coming down the pipeline, Allison? Any specials, any type of products that you're...
This month we have... Arrow. We're going to have the buy to get a battery for free. We have 120 batteries to give away this month.
Oh.
So we want to give 120 new Arrow users a battery, hopefully.
119, because I'm going to grab one of those.
That's right. We'll save one for CJ.
What else is coming down? Thank you. What else is coming down the pipeline?
Man, there's lots of stuff. Well, you covered all our dailies for the week, so...
Anything in the middle of the month?
Well, this Sunday we have a Shake Sunday. Buy one, get one 50% off.
So I like the shake.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I used to think that was junk, and I'm like, why are people buying this? Oh my God, it's so much more affordable, and all of it, and then you don't have to worry about grinding. It's already done.
Already ready.
Yes, I'm a
Big win.
Yeah, big fan of Shake. It's already at an insanely low price, so getting one, buy one, get one 50% off is nuts. But that's going to be strictly on the Nature's Grace and Wellness Mandarin Cookies shake.
Ooh.
Yeah, so...
That sounds good.
Tasty.
It does sound really good.
No, lots of good stuff, though.
How'd your pop-up go with with Ozone?
Good, yeah. We
Did
love
it go
Ashley.
well?
Yep.
I have to get, she was great on the show. We'll have to come back for another pop-up.
We do have one in August. I believe it is the following week. I want to say it's like the 9th or something, but
We'll get out there,
we'll
and
let
we'll
you know.
have to go talk to Ashley again and get some more commercials going. You go to villagedispo.com and place your order now, because I'll see you at 11:30. I got one more interview to do, and I quit smoking, obviously, and my boss has been wonderful and allows me to go work from home so I don't strangle anybody.
Right.
Thank God. But
Yes.
If you want to place your order before me, probably the best thing to do. I'll only be 4 minutes. Villagedispo.com. Place your order now. Get your Aero carts. Get your Galactic Ganja. Get your... Well, you can't get the sweatshirt. That's mine. But we'll take a quick break. VillageDispo.com. Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts No. 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Welcome to Evergreen Place, a community that embodies joyful living, independence, and financial freedom for seniors. If you're looking for a full day of activities or to relax in your apartment, we have you covered. Located on the Alton Memorial Campus. To know us is to love us. Experience the difference at Evergreen Place.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you've worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Mark your calendars for August 9th as Scotty McCreery is live at the Alton Amphitheater, celebrating the release of Rise and Fall, out now.
And tickets are on sale now.
Hear your favorites like This Is It.
This is now. This is what I've been talking about. Looking out.
And the new hit, Cab in a Solo.
Can't believe what I just saw.
Get your tickets now at metrotix.com. Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ. Welcome back. Hey, let me just be honest here with you guys. There's been a little bit of a development this morning. A couple of minutes ago, we have just been told that there could be the potential of a gas leak or a gas emergency here at the RiverBender building. They are currently potentially trying to figure out what caused this, or maybe if there is a leak. We have first responders here. We have Ameren here. I will not turn this show off until I am told to turn this show off today. We have an interview with Scotty McCreery in 30 minutes, and I don't care if I have to blow up in this damn thing. I'm going to get it done. So just hang tight for that, number one. Number two, safety is our biggest priority. So unfortunately, if we get the call from the fire department that we have to leave this building, we are still going to do the Scotty McCreery interview at 10:30, but it's going to sound a lot different. I will be doing it from my home studio. I'll be doing it via Zoom, just like we would here, but that interview will happen. I just need some clarification here from first responders who are on scene now as we await what we're going to do next. We are not going anywhere until we are told we have to go somewhere today, just because this is one that we can't miss. So, but if we do have to, safety is always our biggest priority here. We'll stop the show. We'll go back to my home studio. I'll do the interview there, and then we'll call it a good day. But that's what's going on here. That's why we kind of rushed through that interview with Village Dispensary. My apologies to the two Allis that are just wonderful people. Love them both. They're just great people. But we kind of rushed through the end of that on purpose because we got that notification, so we got them out of the building. But there are some folks here right now that are evaluating the scene. Why don't we do this? While we're kind of waiting to see where we need to go, I'm going to step away so we know what our next steps are, and I'm going to play this conversation with Mayor Morrow and Warren Gohl. We had that conversation about Native American code talkers. We might have to end this very quickly. We might have to say so long for now, get up to my home studio, and we can continue our conversation with Scotty McCreery at 10:30. So you stay here. Just hang tight with me. Here's our conversation that we had with Warren Gohl and Mayor Morrow just a couple of days ago.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
And you know it will.
Sorry you couldn't hear that. I love whenever I go off the mic and people are like, I know he's spilling city secrets. I know he's doing it. Might have been very tiny ones. You know, Andrea Abbott, I love having you in studio, but also love the fact that you tuned in and knew I was having some eye issues.
I I got you.
My eye is starting to get less and less itchy. I was getting ready to have just a coronary over this thing.
I can tell.
So how long have you been in the quarter auction industry?
So actually, I invented it 15 years ago when I was pregnant with my oldest daughter, Audrey.
How did this idea come? I've never asked you.
No, so I went to this little Tupperware thing in Belleville or somewhere, and they were doing some weird thing with quarters, and it wasn't an auction, but it was like a raffle type thing. And when I left, it just didn't make sense, and it drove me nuts, and I literally didn't sleep for like 3 days. And my husband at the time was like, "What is wrong with you?" Because I would get up and I would write stuff down, and then finally it hit me, had it figured out, and went for it.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
So how did it develop? Because this is what I think's cool, because when I every time I saw them, I'm like, oh, a quarter auction, that's kind of interesting, you know, and you assume things, but you don't realize that there's some really great items all throughout your auctions. It's not like a sticker packet, you know, and little things. These are great, great products.
Yeah. Well, the main thing that I wanted to do is I had a lot of friends that were Tupperware and Pampered Chef and all those type small businesses.
Yeah.
And we were tired of going to people's homes and doing shows. So this brought 25 vendors into one room. They all get to sell their items throughout the auction.
Yeah.
They get to put their items in the auction, and then they make money too. So everybody makes money.
That's really
And the
cool.
people get to take home cool items for quarters.
Well, and I'm sure it helps those vendors so much because there's only so much time in the day. There's only so many events that you can pick and choose that are going to be beneficial. So if you know there's a spot where at least your product's going to be utilized, go for it, you know? Man, that's really cool. So with this quarter auction, what day is it on?
It's August 16th.
You know, that's a great day. That is the 2-year anniversary of this show.
There you go.
We'll
celebrate you too.
I'll have to come down and say hi. Now, where's it at?
It's at the Wood River Moose.
That's a nice, that is a very nice facility. Now, is that they have a pretty big inside foyer, don't they?
I think it holds about 300 people.
Really?
I think. Don't quote me on that. I really don't know. I want 300 people in there. How's that?
That's a great idea. So
we have packed it before.
Here we go. Let me fill you in. Doors open at 6 p.m. The auction starts at 7. And I'm sure that Andrea's pulled out every stop you can think of for 15 years.
Yeah.
Is that the truth?
Yeah, every year we do a different theme. We've been a circus. We've done Disney. We've had prom.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I wore my senior prom dress one year.
Good for you.
It was too big.
No, it was too big? That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome.
This year we're just having a big birthday party. It's just going to be a huge celebration. Balloons. We want everybody to decorate their tables with birthday stuff, and we'll have like a contest. Whoever decorates their table the best, they win a prize for each person at the table. And
wow.
So it'll be fun.
This is cool. So this is where you can join Andrea for this big old celebration, the 15th birthday. Now, you need to get your birthday decor for the table, correct?
Yeah.
There you go. Now, decorate your table, max 10 per table, and you can enter their table decorations contest. Now, who wins that? What's the prize?
I don't know yet.
You know, well, I'm sure there's been some fun.
Sometimes it's like a dessert, like from the place.
Yeah.
When we used to do it at the tea room, I'd buy everybody a slice of pie or whatever, or if they want a shot, I'll buy them a shot. It's kind of whatever I pull out of my hat that night. I'm really good at that.
I'm sure there's been some very elaborate themes when it comes to some of these tables.
The circus was the most interesting one. I was the ringmaster. We did a Halloween one.
So
it's fun.
How do the quarter auctions work and operate?
Okay, so 25 vendors come in and set up, and they put 4 items in the auction. Okay, and then the guests come in, they buy a paddle. Paddles are $1. That paddle has a number on it, and then I have a corresponding poker chip. And when I say item number 1 is such and such, for example, from Mary Kay, and it's a $50 retail, it's a 2-quarter bed. You as a guest will put your paddle in the air, put the 2 quarters in the vendor's bucket. The vendors walk around and collect all the quarters, and then the quarters all come trickling up to that vendor's bag envelope. And then I draw numbers, and if you bid on that item, you get that $50 item for 2 quarters. So it's a live auction, and it goes fast.
Oh, my God.
Technically, it's in between a bingo and a raffle.
That's what I'm getting at, because it's not an auction, because an auction, I get screwed at these things. Well, what happens is I'm bad at what I do. I should. Okay, that's gonna get screen grabbed. God damn it! I'm bad at auction. God dang it!
Well, we're not having you on that side.
Just wait until the competitor grabs this one. I'm bad at doing the auction process because even the silent auctions, I always feel like, oh, okay, I'm gonna ride the price up on this and I'm gonna stick it to little Johnny over there, and then I get hit with the $600 bill, and I'm trying. Then I go to the bank going, okay, now is there a way we can divvy up deposits here? Please don't hurt me on this.
I did that one time about a $5,000 trip.
Oh no!
And the next day I went to my family and we're like, okay, who wants to go to Naples? And everybody had to pitch in and we all went to Naples. And it was great. It was wonderful. It was in the most beautiful home.
But this is what I think's cool about this, though. You don't need to have pockets full of cash to go into your spot.
Typically $20 will get you through the whole night. 2 rolls of quarters, and I sell quarters there too.
Now I gotta ask you, is it harder and harder to find the quarter rolls anymore, or is it still easy?
Liberty Bank hooks me up.
Do they? Good for them.
Yep.
But I love that. So $20 can get you a night of entertainment.
Yep.
And
absolutely.
you're winning $50 items on 50 cents.
Possibly. Yep.
This is incredible. Now, what are and you know what's wild is how many times you've been on the show and I never asked you the process. Because I just assumed, it just, well, everyone knows the process.
Yep.
Except for me.
So that's it.
It's awesome.
It's easy.
So it's $1 a paddle, correct? Can you only get one paddle?
No, you can buy as many as you want.
Really cool.
Yeah, it just ups your chances.
But
per paddle, you have to put that amount of quarters in. But you don't have to use them all every single time.
So if you get 3 paddles and you wanted to use,
all 3,
you had to put $1.50 in for that $50. But that makes sense.
Yep.
Now, whenever you did it, was there any changes that you made since the first installment? Were there any major changes?
Oh my gosh. The very first one we did was at Pete's, and it was a complete shit show. It was a mess. But it was a very big lesson. We learned a lot. We had 10 vendors. Each vendor put 12 or 15 items in. It went until midnight. We had people wrapped all the way around Pete's parking lot. I mean, they were so excited for something new. It was insane. It was crazy.
Oh my gosh.
So then we kind of outgrew that, and then we came down to Max and started doing it Max. We did it there for 3 years, and our anniversary ones typically people are lined up all the way around the building.
Yeah.
I have pictures of guests all the way around to Bossa Nova's waiting to get in for it.
Well,
it was super fun.
What's wild about this is that I knew about the quarter auction never even going because of just how popular. I mean, they grew. Were you surprised by how much it grew? Because that's kind of unheard of.
Oh, we were doing 7 a month. We were traveling all over Jacksonville, Springfield, Maryville, Collinsville, Belleville. I mean, we've done them all over.
Wow.
It was crazy. And then we started doing fundraisers, and one year we raised over $50,000 in 1 year for fundraising.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it was fun.
Well, and as we're at this, stage in the conversation and, looking back at 15 years since the original quarter auction, a couple of questions come to mind. Does it bother you that sometimes folks try to take your idea and just completely steal it? I hate to sound really pessimistic, but
there has been quite a few. But the thing is no one can do it like me.
Yeah.
No one is me. I do it the exact same way every single time to a T. And I don't change anything, because why would you change something that works?
Thank you.
It's just stupid.
Thank you.
And they try and take it, and they try and twist it around. How can you have a quarter auction but use tickets? That's a ticket auction. It's not a quarter auction.
Yeah, it's a raffle.
Blows my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead, and they sell the tickets and use them as quarters. Well, that's not it. But also, a lot of people can't go and get $1,000 worth of quarters and bring them to the auction and sell them like I do.
Right.
I bring $1,000 worth of quarters every single time. We never run out of quarters, ever.
Well, and too, it's all about the vendor selection too.
Yeah, we do have some really, really good vendors.
I mean, it'd be one thing if you had, little Susie's Painted Rocks as,
right.
the vendor, but you're getting quality. I mean, everything's quality. And the other thing is you had a busier year too, because you got out of your current space, correct, over at A&A.
Yep.
In that time period, how have things looked? Have you been able to really refocus efforts on this? And, what are you feeling?
No, because school let out. And then the kids just took over.
Oh, no.
I'm so unorganized right now. It's unreal. They got to go back to school so that I can figure out what the hell I'm going to do.
Well, that makes sense, though, because I know that there's so many things that you've encountered this year and you're kind of bouncing through. Do you have some ideas in your mind of what the fall's going to look like yet? Or are we going to take that when school starts?
Yep.
Good answer. So as we get
right now, we're surviving.
I hear
With
you.
a 14-year-old and a 10-year-old, we're just surviving.
Oh, well, and honestly, that's all you can do at this point in summer. At this point
in this world.
Well, oh man, you're getting ready for college visits coming up in a year or two then.
Probably in 2 years.
2 years?
She's getting ready to be a freshman.
Oh, okay. So you do got some time. You got some waiting periods.
Yep.
Getting there.
Yeah.
No, we're getting back to the quarter auction here. It's August the 16th. This is the I don't even know what the hell I was just saying. The 15th birthday celebration. I've definitely been talking too much this week. Of the original, the OG quarter auction.
That's right.
Wood River Moose, 730 Wesley Drive in Wood River. Food and drinks available for purchase. Now, doors open at 6 p.m. Auction starts at 7. Now, with drinks and food being available for purchase, folks probably can't bring food in, correct?
No.
Okay, wanted to just clarify in case someone was new and
Not
wanted
there.
to.
But the food at the Moose is awesome.
The drinks at the
are
Moose.
cool.
Yeah, I mean, the drinks are what I think's cool because
We have a good time.
I'm a pretty big snob when it comes to coldness of beverages.
Yeah.
I'm very serious about that, and the way a Coors Light tastes. Because you ever get one that's stale? Oh,
The mountains aren't blue.
oh, they are not, and it's like, come on, get out of here. Never at the Wood River Moose.
Right.
How long do your auctions run?
We will be done. It starts at 7, and we typically are done by 9:30.
That's
I mean, it is.
militarized almost. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, when you do it that successfully for so long,
Exactly.
why add a component and throw off the train?
Exactly. It may take a little bit longer with the special stuff that we're doing, but we're typically out by 10.
What are some of the special things?
I don't know yet. I can't tell you.
I love it.
We'll say it's a surprise because I really, truly don't know yet. That's in the next week. We'll figure that out.
There you go. Now,
We give away TVs and all sorts of big things at this one. There'll be TVs, coolers, alcohol baskets, all sorts of stuff.
okay.
This is the big one.
Okay, now I'm very enticed. I myself am enticed to be over here at the 15th annual. I
Prime
could
day.
celebrate my 2 years of not being run out of town on the 16th and win
There you
big.
go.
Now, whenever you get a table in there, what's the price to show up? To walk in the doors, or a door price?
Just the paddle.
Oh, is that it? Seriously? There's not like a $10 admission?
No.
That's really cool.
It's a good idea, though. Man, I'd make a lot more money.
Just throwing, I probably, everyone out there right
TJ's
now,
making the quarter auction works.
they're going to pump my tires by the time I get outside.
And criticize you because you're not good at what you do.
You're going to, yeah, they're going to find me on the street there with a bag of quarters upside my head. But that's,
Walk into the Moose.
no, I really think this is cool because it's not for one demo either. I mean, everybody can come and really enjoy this.
And kids can come too, and they like it too. They love to bid.
Kids
My
can't.
girls have always come to them.
That's so fun. Now, what was who was the target market when you were starting this? Did you have an idea of who you were looking for, or was it just anyone that wanted to come be a part of it?
A lot, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's kind of a lot of people that like bingo love to come.
Yeah.
But then it's also groups of women that do trivia nights and things like that. This is just easier. They don't have to answer questions. Girls' night out. That helps.
This is a silly question, but is Wood River Moose ADA except like with wheelchair? And
Oh, yeah.
because my grandma uses a walker, and I think this would be fun to go do
Oh, yeah.
on a Friday
And
night.
men love to come too.
No, I want to go. This sounds really fun.
There's only one thing you can't say. You cannot call bingo. Like when you win, if you yell bingo, I kick you out.
Are you serious? Has it happened?
No.
Oh.
But yes. I have been harassed several times with the word bingo and threatened to kick people out jokingly. But
You know, I went to bingo once, and it was the most ridiculous experience of my life. People are mean there.
Oh, yeah.
You're competing for $50 like it's...
they got their trolls and all their good.
Right, come
Yep.
on now. But it's like, go play the slot machine and win the money there. We aren't competing for thousands here, people. We're just competing for our daubers.
They're serious.
Oh my, you're...
And quarter auction people get kind of serious too.
Do they really?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Do you have any regulars that have been there
Oh,
since
yeah.
the start?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you want to give
Yeah.
them some love?
I don't know their names, but
Yeah.
we typically have like 6 or 7 women that come to every single
That's
auction.
really cool.
We used to have a Bunkhouse Joe started with us.
Are you serious?
Olive Oil Marketplace started with me. The quarter auctions, those are the 2 main ones that have really ventured out and become
so
super successful. Yeah.
Well, and what does that kind of mean for you too? To
Oh, it's
have
awesome.
because you have a piece of history with this too. Because in 20 another 15 years, when those group of women are sitting there going, "Man, we had so much fun at those quarter auctions all those years, and Olive Oil and all those places talking about just the startup."
Well, the quarter auction led to the gift box when I opened the gift box, because I took those vendors and then made a store, and then it just trickled on from there, and then A&A Boutique and quarter auctions, and it's
That's
all
so
about
cool.
vendors. It's not about making just myself money.
Yeah, and that's what I mean, everything you do has been successful for a team. It's not successful for you and going, "Oh, well, hopefully next year it's better for you. Come back, and
I'm
give
gonna
us
hit
your."
that million one of these days. Dang it.
It's gonna happen.
I hope so.
It's gonna happen. The only thing I could hit 1 million in is views.
You're getting there.
I already did that.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was
That's
last year. But
awesome.
it's just, the dollar part is probably not going to be there for quite some time until
Never know.
Andrea and I are, gambling and winning big somewhere.
That's right. We need our own show. CJ.
Yeah, that's it. We'd be having some fun. You guys have to mark your calendars for this. It's wild to me that we're literally 30 days away from the quarter auction. 20? No, we're 20.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This summer has flown. It's because it's not as hot.
I don't know. It's crazy gone fast.
Everyone I've talked to, though, has said that. It has
Yeah.
been ridiculous. And you have to mark your calendar because you're going to blink your eye and this is going to be here. August the 16th is a Friday. It is at 6 p.m. at the Wood River Moose Lodge, a wonderful, wonderful venue that does a lot for the community, too. They give back a lot. You guys can get there at 6 p.m. when the doors open. Now you can max tables of 10 per.
No, I mean, you can put as many people on there as
Oh,
you want.
really?
I think their tables are long at this one.
Oh, nice.
But I had to cap it off for the decoration contest because there'll be like 30 people at one table saying, and then I'd buy 30. So
Gotcha.
that's where that came from.
Gotcha.
It's happened before.
You can tell you're a veteran when it comes to.
God, that makes me sound old.
No!
Call me a veteran?
No! No, I'm in trouble. 730 Wesley Drive is the address for the Wood River Moose. Food and drinks are available for purchase, but please don't bring any in because they'll have to take them back out to your car. You could win big. You put in 2 quarters, you walk out potentially with a $50 item and then some, and then you have fun all night celebrating 15 years of the original quarter auction that so many have tried, but only one person's perfected, and that's the original over there.
Yep.
Anything else I'm forgetting about, Andrea?
No, that's it.
Thank you for the eye drops.
Thanks. Well, you're very welcome. Thank you for having me again.
Well, we'll take a quick break at 10:30 and a little bit of change. More of our daily show hits you next with Jeremy Plank and Wood River right after this. Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Welcome to Evergreen Place, a community that embodies joyful living, independence, and financial freedom for seniors. If you're looking for a full day of activities or to relax in your apartment, we have you covered. Located on the Alton Memorial Campus. To know us is to love us. Experience the difference at Evergreen Place.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Mark your calendars for August 9th as Scotty McCreery is live at the Alton Amphitheater, celebrating the release of Rise and Fall, out now.
And tickets are on sale now.
Hear your favorites like This Is It.
This is now. This is what I've been talking about. Looking out.
And the new hit, Cab in a Solo.
Can't believe what I just saw.
Get your tickets now at metrotix.com.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Here we go. 1019 All-Star Award on this Friday morning. Here's what we can highlight today. So listen to this. An Italian man pulled 3 small planes while walking on his hands to break a Guinness World Record. Matteo Pavoni broke the record for the most light aircrafts pulled by walking on hands with a successful attempt. This is where I get in some deep trouble. At the Castel Nuovo Don Bosco, Asti, Italy, where he did it. Sounds right to me. Pavone said he turned to more unusual athletic pursuits after a series of injuries forced him to quit rugby early. Oh, I hate when that happens. He trained for the record and included yoga, cardio, and strength training. Pavoni said he plans to surpass his own record. I had to share that with you. The picture's incredible. The guy is literally standing on 2 hands and pulling 3 airplanes. You know, tell me what you did today. A New Zealand woman found what appeared to be a headless corpse on a beach, but was relieved when police determined it was actually just a life-sized sex toy. Alice Caudry said she and her dog Sadie were walking on the Tapua Beach south of New Plymouth in the Taranaki region when the canine led her to something washed up in the sand. I'm just sort of froze and felt sick. I could see it was definitely the shape of a torso face down, and I could tell it was a woman's figure. I could see it had fingernails, and the toes were very realistic, so it really looked like a human figure. Caudry called police and 3 officers responded, and then I sort of saw one of the cops nudge it with its foot, and I thought, he's not going to nudge it if it's a body. She said the identity of the object became clear once it was flipped over. You could tell it was a sex doll. She said the dummy was so heavy that it required all 3 officers to drag it back to the patrol vehicle. Now, police in Malaysia actually responded to a similar situation in 2012 when it was reported that a body found behind a motorcycle shop turned out to be a discarded mannequin. I'd rather have it be a mannequin than a sex doll, you know? Not what you want in your local media headlines. What about this? A Korean airline announced that it will discontinue the service of ramen noodles to economy class passengers due to the risk of burn accidents during turbulence. So the airline announced that the cups of instant noodles will no longer be available in economy class on long-haul flights starting on the 15th of August. In economy class, flight attendants must serve several cups of noodles filled with hot water at once, and passengers are crowded together, so the risk of burns are very high. The company blamed the increasing trend of turbulence for the dangers, noting that there was twice as many turbulence reports in the first quarter of 2024 as there were in the same period of 2019. Romaine noodles remain available in prestige and first-class cabins. That's nice of them. As they are less crowded, the airline said the noodles will be replaced in economy class with a number of snack options, including pizza, corn dogs, and Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets have to be they gotta be the most dangerous food there is. We have all tried the perfect Hot Pocket. It's impossible. You eat a bite out of a Hot Pocket, one bite is 133,000 degrees Celsius, okay? The next bite is literally it's just terrible. You can't have this. Hot Pockets being a safe food option are just awful. Hey, what about this? So I saw this and wanted to kind of see what you guys had to think about this, and I don't want to ruin anything for you or change the way you guys do your internet safety or cybersecurity, but a Michigan woman found what appeared to be a suspicious email in her spam folder, which we get those all the time. I'm telling you, I got 400 Nigerian princesses and princes that are giving me $1.5 million every second of the day. But this 54-year-old Macomb County woman told Michigan lottery officials that she was wary of an email, but soon discovered that she actually won a $207,000 lottery prize. The 54-year-old was just, in shock. She didn't realize she had been earning second chance drawing entries by playing certain online lottery games. I didn't know that by playing certain games online, I was earning entries into a second chance drawing, so I was confused. When I came across an email from the Michigan Lottery in my spam folder saying I'd won $270,000 big cash, second chance jackpot prize, the player recalled would not be a right word. The woman said further research led to this big surprise. After looking into it, I figured out how I earned the entries and then checked 3 different times to make sure that the email was real. This win is so exciting. I couldn't have come at a better time. The woman said she plans to use her prize money to pay the bills off and to invest, but I didn't mean to kind of throw that out there and ruin, the way you look at your spam email, but I'll tell you this. It's always good to double check. You know what I'm saying here? Oh, also, by the way, while we're talking about, just kind of all-stars and all-stars remind you of baseball. Today's International Beer Day. And if you want the opportunity, stop by Cat Daddy's tonight. They're celebrating National Beer Day with the Cardinals and Cubs game on. I just got a text that said, if you want to send that out, go ahead too. There you go. 10:25. Why don't we do this? We're going to take a break because we don't know normally when these interviews come in. They do. And we're going to be ready for Scotty McCreery. He's coming to town August 9th. And Scotty McCreery is one of my favorite artists, has been for about 13 years since 2011. And coming into Alton Amphitheater, he adds on to that lineage of great performers, the best performers that really graced that stage, from Kenny Rogers to Uncle Kracker to Leonard Skinner to the Beach Boys, Better Than Ezra, Steve Miller Band. The list goes on and on and on. And on August the 9th, we add to that lineage when Scotty McCreery comes to the Alton Riverfront Amphitheater. You can get tickets now. Buy 4 or more general admission tickets. Use promo code Scotty15 and save 15% off on your ticket price purchase. But on top of that, stop on out August the 9th. Hang out with me for that pre-show and stick around during this commercial break. We'll come back with country music megastar Scotty McCreery right after this on Riverbender. Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off dog walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got a Linux.
So do I.
Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Welcome to Evergreen Place, a community that embodies joyful living, independence, and financial freedom for seniors. If you're looking for a full day of activities or to relax in your apartment, we have you covered. Located on the Alton Memorial Campus. To know us is to love us. Experience the difference at Evergreen Place.
Life's better when you're under our roof. That's because our expert agents will make you feel totally protected with the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy the dreams you've worked so hard to achieve. American Family Insurance.
Hear your favorites like This Is It.
This is now, this is what I've been talking about. Looking out.
And the new hit, Cab in a Solo. Get your tickets now at metrotix.com.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Oh, my boy. We are just moments away from talking to country music megastar Scotty McCreery, and really just excited about this. So coming up on August the 9th, before Scotty takes the stage, before the headliners take the stage, I highly encourage you to hang out with myself, Brian Trust, and Charles from RiverBender.com. We're going to bring out the whole kit and caboodle, and we're going to be doing one of our pre-shows from the amphitheater. Last year we had so much fun doing those, and really great just to kind of be out and about in the community, and this is your opportunity to grab the mic, tell me what you want to talk about, tell us about your excitement. That happens August the 9th at the Alton Amphitheater before the show starts, so that way we can hang out, grab a couple of cold ones, and just enjoy the sights and sounds of one of the nicest amphitheaters in the 618. But wanted to make sure that all of you did know, too, if you're just tuning in, if you haven't gotten tickets, VIP is done from what I've been told. There's no more left. General admission tickets are available, but the problem is you got to get them soon. And what's really cool about this is that the Alton Amphitheater Commission and Eventive have decided to even give you a better incentive because tickets are going so well, they can give a few away. If you get 4 or more Scotty McCreery general admission tickets for August the 9th, use promo code Scotty15. You will get 15% off your ticket order. How cool is that? Courtesy of the Alton Riverfront Amphitheater. All that comes down the pipeline August the 9th. And we have a great headliner, too. He's bringing a lot of people in. And then make sure you check out AltonRiverfrontAmphitheater.com because of all the, the great events that are happening after the concert. I mean, the concert's just step 2, right? We had step 1 with the fireworks, Scotty McCreery's step 2. That's the big one. That's the huge event of the summer. But you got the Alton Expo. You got the Food Truck Festival, Jazz and Wine, the Bud Summers Tribute Show. All those wonderful things that really bring the life out of the amphitheater, bring the life to it, and it's really just fun to be a part of. So, like I said, if you're just tuning in, we're a couple of minutes away from this live interview, but we're also going to be talking on August the 9th to all of you. If you want to be a part of the live show, stop by, say hi, bring me a cold one, and we'll get you on the show. Say hi to Brian Truss, say hi to Charles. We're going to be interviewing vendors. We'll talk to a few of the musicians, and we'll just have fun on Friday. Plus, more live shows coming down the pipeline. And now that we're at this point, and I have a few minutes, let me fill you in. If you guys have an opportunity coming down the pipeline and you think it'd be a great option to maybe have RiverBender.com do a live show there, bring me out, bring the whole kit and caboodle, email me, cj@RiverBender.com. It's a great way to really create those lasting memories, and really make it's such an important day. So if you are interested in having me broadcast your live event for 2 hours, 3 hours, or even 4, give me an email and we'll work it out. It's a great thing. And yeah, there's some cost to that, but it's also 2 hours to 4 hours of you and you alone promoting yourself and just having a fun time with me, RiverBender, Charles, and everyone else. By the way, have you seen Brian Trust's show lately? You're Beautiful. It's on Thursdays and it's at 2 p.m. Yesterday I had to miss my first one and I was bummed because Brian does such a fantastic job, and I wanted to be in the studio yesterday, but what a wonderful conversation. So many of you liked that one too, and it's great to see that he's doing okay and doing well. So if you have the opportunity to keep hanging out with Brian and watching the show keep growing, keep doing that, keep sharing it, and keep helping our boy Brian Trust out. He airs his show Thursday at 2 p.m. You're Beautiful with Brian Trust, and it explores faith, not religion, and I think that's a good qualifier to kind of throw out there. It's not about exploring your religious beliefs. It's about just exploring your faith. Do you believe? If you don't, it's cool. And I really like the laid-back kind of atmosphere that he brings with that oomph, too. Also, I had to miss yesterday because with the River Dragons wrapping up, I had to, get the house kind of picked up, and then they were picking some other things up, and it's just nice kind of to get back to square one. But it's also alarming to know that honestly, the summer's over. For all of you that are, maybe getting ready to start your soccer seasons, maybe you're getting ready to start your football seasons, maybe you're getting ready to start your school year, it's coming quick. And no, it's so wild. Every year, the last 2 years, I've told you, man, this one really flew by. This time, I think we all are in agreement. It's like no one breathed, took a breath this summer, and here we are. It's the second day of August, and I'm telling you what, there is a lot of a lot of excitement around the 618. You got a national election, you got a local election, you got some wonderful events coming, and I'm telling you what, you definitely want to be a part of them. So, like I said, time's 10:35. We're waiting for our conversation with Scotty McCreery, and I know that it'll be a good one that so many of you are interested in and want to hear from. So you stay there. We're going to stay here and take a brief little pause. We'll come back at any time here on RiverBender.com and on Roku TV as we continue our coverage of the Alton Amphitheater season, and we celebrate just a really big show. Honestly, if I have you now on the show here and you're tuned in, text into the text line. Let me know what your favorite show at Alton Amphitheater was. Mine personally, honestly, was better than Ezra, believe it or not. And it wasn't the biggest name out there, obviously, but they did such a great job in the way that they really brought everybody on onto the stage, and there's my email loading again. It was really fun. So mine's better than Ezra. What's yours? You weigh in, text me, let me know. What was your favorite concert to go see at the Riverfront Amphitheater? We'll take a little bit of a pause here, and when we come back, we'll have more for you right after this on RiverBender.com and Roku TV. Mark your calendars for August 9th as Scotty McCreery is live at the Alton Amphitheater, celebrating the release of Rise and Fall, out now.
And tickets are on sale now.
Hear your favorites like This Is It.
This is now. This is what I've been talking about. Looking out.
And the new hit, Cab in a Solo. Get your tickets now at metrotix.com.
Get paid to go solar.
We're not solar bros. At Grid, we're solar pros. We explain the process behind solar power so you can make an informed decision. We'll work with you to make owning your power as simple as possible and affordable with zero down financing and payment options. Our only goal is to save you money. Call Grid when you're ready to be independent of the power company.
I had an amazing experience with Dr. Haug and her team. I came here when I was 10 years old to get my braces on. Now I'm 28 years old, braces off, and I get so many compliments on my smile. It's helped me thrive in my career as a news reporter, and also as Miss Missouri USA, I took the stage with confidence, knowing my smile was gonna make me look like $1 million. I've never felt better and more confident because of my smile.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready, future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville. Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit villagedispo.com and shop now.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
If I had 2 dozen
Just hang loose here with me. We're awaiting our conversation with Scotty McCreery, the country music superstar, and I'm excited, man, to have him down at Alton Amphitheater. Not a lot of you know this, but was talking to Amphitheater Commission Chair Dan Herkert a couple of months ago in January, and he goes, well, there's a couple of different options that we have this year, and, you know, we've talked about it all the time. It all comes down to, you know, sponsorships and who's able to contribute this year to the amphitheater to pull those big names in, and, you know, what I think's really cool is we were talking, and he goes, well, there's a couple of names, and whenever he said Scotty McCreery, I jumped all on board with it, because the thing is, man, to have someone like Scotty who's newer and not, you know, is newer to the scene, but also has achieved so much in so little time, and then coming in here to kind of bring us that country music experience, oh, I'm for it each and every step of the way. We're still awaiting our conversation, so just hang loose here with me, but let's take a look at what happened on this date here in history locally when we got some time to do so here. Let me do this one for you first. This is from Lacey McDonald. As like I said, we're just kind of hanging out. The Olympics has been held in Paris, France 3 times now. In 1900, in 1924, and 2024. In 1924, athletes from the United States won 99 medals in all, 44 of them gold. Finland came in second in the medal count with 37 total and 14 gold. Americans picked up gold medals in boxing and rugby, swimming, diving, track and field, including a gold in the long jump by William Hubbard, the first African-American to win an Olympic gold. The winner of the women's singles match was Helen Wills of California. And Altonians were completely enamored by her, honestly, from what Lacey's saying. Wills had been a tennis phenomenon for years at this point, and an article in the Alton Evening Telegraph in 1922 described her playing and personality. Quote, this is not a flapper story. Though the heroine, Helen Wills, is just 16 years old, the approved flapper age, the youngest person is very Scott Fitzgerald. She doesn't wear her hair bobbed, goes to bed early, and man, they were just kind of flying for her. But in 1924, as we're awaiting that conversation, Willis was the women's national champion and a favorite for the Olympics. She won gold in the women's singles and in women's doubles, and it was just the last Olympics where tennis was a medal event until the sport returned in 1988 in the Olympics in Seoul, South Korea. Willis went on to win 31 titles overall, 19 in singles, 9 in doubles, and 3 in mixed doubles. So it's just one of those really cool stories that Lacey McDonald shared with us through our partnership with Hainer Library. If you have the opportunity to go check it out, go take a look at it. 100 years ago in Alton today, and the story this week was all about the Olympics. We'll take another pause here as we're waiting for Scotty McCreery. You stay there. We'll stay here on RiverBender.com and on Roku TV.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job. There's nothing holding me back anymore.
Dream Home Realty Center.
Hey, Sherry.
Talk to me, Dream Team.
We've got Joey.
Yo, what up? It's Mike Keith, the proud graduate of Lewis and Clark Community College. I got my start in broadcasting and now I work all over the country. I discovered my path in media, but I could have been an electrician. Or I could have been a nurse.
Maybe not.
We are Phillips 66 Wood River Refinery. We make the fuels that take us to work and our children to school. We make materials and energy products that allow us to stay connected to each other. We care about the quality and safety of our products because we care about the communities we share. Our employees live our values of safety, honor, and a commitment to act as good neighbors where we live and operate. We are Phillips 66.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Changes in latitudes, changes in attitudes, nothing remains quite the same. Through all of the islands and all of the highlands, if we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane.
Welcome back, 1046. These always happen with national interviews. Don't get nervous. We're just waiting for Scotty McCreery to join us and fill us in as he's got a couple of more to get to today. And it's all good. Easy street here at the 618. But, you know, while we have you, too, make sure you go to MetroTix.com, get your Scotty McCreery tickets, and have a good old time at the amphitheater. You know, it's really cool that we have such a gym in our community like the Alton Amphitheater that really just kind of sets the tone for the summer, right? Because when you have a go-to spot where you can kind of sit there and just know that when the fireworks come, when all those community events start coming into play, you know where to kind of be. Get what I'm saying? It's a great opportunity and great amenity for all of us here, and just love what the Amphitheater Commission does. And, you know, I just honestly love what this community has to offer. But Scotty McCreery does come into town August the 9th. We are awaiting him to join us on Zoom. He's a busy guy. There's in the middle of a tour, too. I'm very grateful that we're able to get this done. And, you know, while I have you, get your 15% off Scotty McCreery tickets, too. If you use promo code Scotty15, you will get 15% off your entire ticket price. And you'll be able to say that you are going August the 9th, hanging out with me, hanging out with RiverBender.com. Brian Trust will be there. Charles will be there as we do a really cool pre-show and just have kind of some fun with it, you know. So a lot of great things coming down the pipeline. And while I have you, too, if you haven't figured this out yet, just in the general ways that things go, if you need to stay up to date on anything that it comes your way regarding events or anything pertinent like that, go over to our community calendar. Every week we do an article called Your Weekend Go Guide, where, you know, we kind of fill you in on all the great things that are coming down the pipeline, where you can be a part of them at, and who they support. So every Wednesday at in the afternoon, you'll see that article come out that says Your Weekend Go Guide. You can utilize that, and you can find out where's your next spot to be in the 618 throughout the weekend. As you're just tuning in, or if you've been hanging out with me in the waiting game, no problem at all. You know, let me talk to you about this nicotine thing, though, while I'm waiting on Scotty McCreery, is the fact that, man, I'm telling you what, I didn't realize how hard this was going to be. I thought it was easy. Like, I'm just going to be honest with you. I thought people just said, oh, man, it was just terrible, the worst experience ever. But it really was just kind of a real easy process. You just kind of blew it up in your own head out of proportion. No, this is absolutely brutal. I have not been so short with people in a long time. And I know that it potentially could get a little worse. Hey, I'm going to do this real quick as we're waiting on this conversation here. It's 10:49 and a little bit of change. Don't worry, you stay there. I'm not nervous, neither should you be. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with hopefully Scotty McCreery right after this on RiverBender.com, Roku TV. And if we don't, we'll tape the interview and we'll run it this afternoon live and, you know, have some fun with it. You know, I heard also, I'm not going to say it, it's 10:49, a little bit of change. We'll come back and our daily show hits you next.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Welcome back, 1052. Don't know if you saw this, but there are approximately 96 overdose. This is I saw this today and just was kind of blown away. Wanted to kind of get your gauge on it as we're kind of just hanging out here. In 2023, there were approximately 96 overdose deaths in Madison County and 66 in St. Clair County. More than 70% of those deaths involved opioids and most involved fentanyl. The national average of overdose deaths involving opioids is 75%, according to the CDC. To help decrease this number, Chestnut Health Systems has installed vending machines that provide free access to Narcan or naloxone. Community members can access these machines during regular business hours in the following locations, including the location at 50 North Gate, Industrial Drive in Granite, 2148 Valdemine Drive in Maryville, 12 North 64th Street in Belleville. So wanted to make sure that you guys were all aware of those, that they do have, it's a free vending machine where you can get access to free Narcan through those vending machines over there in those various locations. So like I said, we're still awaiting. You know, sometimes, guys, these things always get kind of pushed back. It happens every time. Don't worry about it. That's why we don't really like to advertise guests like this live, because of some of those things that happen. But hell, we got a lot of time today. So the good thing is we'll probably wrap this show up here. We'll kind of take a pause, and then we'll tape our interview, and then we'll come back in the afternoon with it. It's that simple. You know, with the gas leak almost today and everything else that I'm going through nicotine-wise, if this is the worst that could happen, we're in good shape today. So while I have you two, if you're just tuning in, you've been waiting for that Scotty McCreery interview. I haven't been lying to you. We're supposed to go at 10:30, and things happen, and just trying to figure out how we can streamline this process. So while you're here, just know that throughout the day, even today, we'll have that conversation potentially, and we'll just have fun. I mean, this is an exciting time for all of us. We're a couple of days away from the Alton Amphitheater kicking off truly that year, the summer of of fun in August and September. Scotty McCreery, August the 9th. Get your tickets at metrotix.com. That's metrotix.com. If you buy 4 or more general admission tickets, you get promo code Scotty15 will save you 15% off your entire ticket price. And as I said, we're just kind of hanging back and waiting here. I'm very sorry if all of you were really looking forward to this today. Sometimes things like this happen, and it's just travel and logistical challenges, and we'll get there when we get there. So at some point today, we'll be airing that McCreery interview. And why don't we do this? We have a couple of minutes left. Might as well have fun with it, right? Let me take you right over here to Reveille Credit Union and end on a good note. Over there at Reveille Credit Union, they've been on fire lately, and Reveille Credit Union employees joined together to raise $1,300 in the month of July for a benefit for Hope Animal Rescues. Their reveal for Cause Jeans program. The Rebel for a Cause Jeans program is funded by employee programs that give Reveille Credit Union employees the opportunity to support the credit union philosophy by helping people by making a monthly monetary donation to a local organization. Reveille Credit Union employees can wear jeans and tennis shoes on Fridays and Saturdays during that month. At Reveille Credit Union, the company focuses on giving back to their community and caring for their members, but really cool that Hope Rescues was the recipient of this one. So at Hope Animal Rescues, we just had them on. They were able to be donated $1,300 by Reveille Credit Union employees. This donation will help make a difference for pets by providing medical services, care, and a second chance at life for pets they save. Hope Animal Rescues is a nonprofit corporation with the mission to rehabilitate and care for homeless or abused pets. They are an all-age, all-breed, no-kill rescue that saves animals on their last day of life from animal control facilities. But just wanted to fill you in on that, too, as we're kind of just wrapping up the week that was. And like I said, guys, it's not really a disappointing thing because we're having the conversation. It's just a matter of when. I know you wanted to kind of tune in live. No big deal. How about this? Go to our community calendar. Find some events that you and your loved ones are going to do this weekend and have some fun with it, because this is the kind of weekend that you can get out and about for a few before it gets too hot, gets too humid. Enjoy a couple of cold ones. You get back in the car and keep traveling up and down the 618. We're going to end a little bit early today because I'm going to try to figure out what we can do to get this interview on the show this afternoon. And on that note, we'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend. And, as always, watch the show on RiverBender.com and on Roku TV. But most importantly, try your best to stay out of jail.
To the life he once knew. Oh, yes, he did. He said it would.